The saying, "don't quit your day job," has never been more appropriate.
Did I come at a bad time?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 models who suck at acting.
Suppose I should take that as a compliment. It would be embarrassing to be killed by an amateur.
For this list, we'll be focusing on female models that have turned in numerous poor acting performances. For the record, we're not saying we think these models turned actresses are terrible, but we understand why some people do.
Everyone can stop relaxing. We have one natural in the group. The rest of you are probably not even worth mentioning, but we will continue anyway.
Number 10. Claudia Schiffer. After gracing the covers of over 1,000 magazines, this German supermodel never needed to appear in a single film or TV show to become a household name. Unfortunately, she did it anyway.
Here's some positive energy for you. Feng Shui.
Even though she was constantly cast as eye candy for male viewers, Schiffer can hardly be considered a thespian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
That's okay. My fault.
No, it really wasn't.
Known for playing many a woman not important enough to be given a last name in the credits, this model-turned-actress can hold on to the fact that she was once called, quote, downright awful by one AV Club reviewer for her role in Friends and Lovers.
You're not really going for this bullshit, are you?
What?
You know what? Forget it.
Number 9. Kathy Ireland.
You do kind of have to flirt with a camera.
From 1984 to 1996, you'd be hard-pressed to open a Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition without seeing this bikini-clad babe. However, it was her eventual foray into film that Ireland is most notorious for.
Oh, I forgot! You don't know what outer space is!
Starring in the 1988 film Alien from LA, which scored a whopping 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, this American beauty didn't have a very successful career in the motion picture business.
I'm not gonna go halfway across campus just to take a shower. I'm an armadillo, just like the others.
Ireland would continue to churn out roles in big screen duds until the early 21st century.
No one has ever escaped from the Dark Fortress alive. You must be a very brave man.
This move was probably for the best, as she was once described in Entertainment Weekly as a, quote, famous sex bomb, gamely sending up her bimbo status for her appearance in National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1.
I feel as though an incredible weight has been lifted off my chest.
Number 8. Cara Delevingne. It takes time to perfect your craft, and there is a chance this young model with big screen dreams will turn it around. However, as it currently stands, she should be more focused on modeling than on her acting. Her first major role, Paper Towns, received mixed reviews.
In 12 years, married, kids, career, then you'll be happy. Is that actually what you're saying?
A critic for the AV Club described Delevingne as, quote, at best a beginner actor, and, quote, too feathery a presence to make her an object of sustained mystery.
College, job, husband, the allure of a life rightly lived. That's not me. You know it isn't.
Had this been her only infraction, she may have snuck by unscathed. However, her performance in the poorly reviewed film Kids in Love makes her yet another model that should have stuck to photo shoots.
Jackie wants cheese and onion.
I'm fine, really.
Number 7. Carmen Electra.
Now that your back is to the audience, don't forget to keep your posture up.
Carmen Electra is known for many things, but her acting prowess is not one of them. A staple on the small screen and the silver screen since the late 90s, this Playboy model turned actress has seemingly shaped her acting career around appearing in terrible films. Proof? Elektra has appeared in 17 movies that have Rotten Tomatoes scores of 44% or less.
You're gonna be the king of Narnia?
That's what they say.
I think that's so hot.
Which makes you wonder, do people think the films are horrible because Carmen Electra is in them? Or do people think she has no acting skills because the movies are awful?
What brings you around here, officers?
What makes matters worse is the fact that Electra is typecast in almost everything she appears in. It's painfully obvious that this model needs to get back to her roots.
I like hairy boys.
Number 6. Elle McPherson.
Great.
Elle McPherson is one of the most famous models of all time. But modeling fame doesn't necessarily translate to good acting.
Then it's not working, you just walk out and you find it elsewhere.
Using her well-known name and figure to score some high-profile roles in the 90s, McPherson was utilized mainly as eye candy during her brief acting career.
What's wrong with Monica and Chandler?
I don't know, they're just a little blah.
In one particularly cringe-worthy scene from Batman and Robin, it appears as if she has difficulty simply standing next to Clooney's Bruce Wayne as he defends himself at a public event. Many of her other roles unfold in much the same way, with McPherson acting as an accessory to her male counterparts. It appears as if this Aussie model made a misstep when she decided to leave the runway.
So what persuaded you to take charge of this little creature? Where did you pick her up?
I did not pick her up. She was left on my hands.
Number 5. Estella Warren.
Can you lead me back to the place where they caught us?
Not without my family.
When two of your biggest film credits are a Planet of the Apes remake and Kangaroo Jack, questions may start to arise about your ability to successfully transition from model to actress.
They feel so real.
In the 2005 film Her Minor Thing, Warren got her chance to shine as the lead female character.
Have you had chickenpox?
What?
Never mind.
Unfortunately for her, the film was a bust, scoring an audience rating of 37% on Rotten Tomatoes, and leading one variety critic to state that she was simply, quote, floating through it all.
And the day you stop caring what other people think and make yourself happy, it'll be even better.
Probably not the result Warren was hoping for when she decided to start acting.
Oh, shit!
Oh my God, now?
Ah!
Are you
I'm
sure?
going into labor.
Yeah?
I'm going into labor.
Number 4. Cindy Crawford. Walking a runway and posing for pictures are one thing. Playing the female lead in a Hollywood feature film is something else entirely.
You people all say that.
In fair game, this model turned actress was so awful, it led a Globe and Mail critic to state, quote, one could scavenge the thesaurus to find synonyms for awkward to describe Crawford's performance. Not exactly a glowing review.
And I have to live with that.
So do I.
Things didn't get much better during the remainder of her brief acting career. Crawford's next major role was in The Simeon Line.
It's like you're a ghost sometimes. I can't find you.
So you just have to look.
Widely panned by critics, it would be her last feature film appearance, at least to date. Sometimes it's best if you just stick to what you know. Number 3. Tyra Banks.
Screw his brains out.
Love Stinks, Coyote Ugly, Halloween Resurrection. What do these movies have in common? They all have Rotten Tomatoes scores under 25%, and they all star Tyra Banks.
Why do ordinary people turn to murder?
While she has achieved success as a talk show host, there is a reason Banks has only appeared in cameo roles since 2002. Though it was reported in 2014 that she'd be reprising her role in the sequel to the family TV movie Life Size.
Wait a minute. You can't be.
I'm Eve, and you're my special friend.
With little success in feature films, Banks made the transition to the small screen and hasn't looked back.
She's one of those, to me, that in person is kind of like, you have to kind of look strong in person because there's a lot of personal appearances.
While she spent years critiquing others on her show, America's Next Top Model, it may have been beneficial to have someone critique her before she began acting.
Sweetie, I think that's for a jury to decide.
Number 2. Megan Fox. Quality over quantity. Although Fox has appeared in a significant number of films and TV shows over the years, her skills as an actress are seriously lacking, at least according to critics.
I'm a friend of Sam's.
Gosh, you're gorgeous.
Primarily known for her role in the Transformers franchise, as well as her volatile relationship with its director Michael Bay, this model-turned-actress has consistently been used for her looks more than her capacity to elicit emotion from an audience.
You have an amazing body. Really? Yes.
Her worst offense arguably comes in the form of 2011's Passion Play, which scored a whopping 3% freshness rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Because I'm not happy anymore.
Critics don't seem to believe her acting chops have improved much since, considering the reviews of her performance as April O'Neil in 2014's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, that's stupid.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Don't you scratch them, you idiot.
Everyone makes mistakes. What really matters is what you do after the mistake.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Number 1. Kate Upton.
We just literally saw them in the ocean and grabbed them. And we were like, put them on your boobs.
Ever since she appeared in the 2011 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, Kate Upton has been considered a sex symbol. Upon making the move to acting, she was quickly typecast into the role of dumb blonde.
The orphanage will be forced to close down at the end of the month.
But what's gonna happen to the children?
Known more for her buxom figure than for her acting abilities, Upton has appeared in a handful of films so far, with each one garnering a lower rating on Rotten Tomatoes than the one before it.
That guy's daughter looks like a prostitute.
Her largest role came in the 2014 comedy The Other Woman. RogerEbert.com describes Upton's character as, quote, a series of seismic curves, stuffed inside a teeny-weeny white bikini.
We are not gonna hire a hooker to sleep with my husband.
She's not a hooker, she's just a slut.
No, okay, we're done here.
Thus far, her movie credits seem to revolve around her sex appeal, but if Upton plans on winning an Oscar, she has a ways to go.
You must hate me so much right now, but if it's any consolation, right now I hate me more.
Do you agree with our list? Who do you think is the worst model turned actress?
It looks like your distributor cap's a little loose.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? You guys can't just leave me.